having a phenomenal year. Has just shot the lights out all season. Bumps off Cole, pulls the trigger on the first. And her incredible shooting form continues. Southside just keeps it alive. Steps past Samuelson, runs into Roof and responds.
Both these teams have worked so hard to get to this point in the season.
Nicholson, Roof, Reed, Steph steps back, and she hits her first as well.
And that's why their defense is so important. They need to get stops to be able to run.
It's Cole with some space. What a sizzling start to game one.
Any sort of final series, there can be a bit of nerves, but both teams who have settled really well. What a great pass by Samuelson and a finish.
Roof makes it as she hits the floor and one.
In that two-man game, you've got a great shooter being able to come drive down, draw the defense. Mick reading the play.
Wants to take on Samuelson, floats it over the top, 2-on-1. Bishop does well, almost can't control it. Away comes Reed, pushes it ahead. Hawkins into the game.
When they have that opportunity, they push it and they look good.
Here's another opportunity, loose pass. Reed can add two more, and just like that, they're up by 8. Now Cole. Beck probing as always, looking for an opportunity. Wanted to feed it through, and in the end goes herself and makes a nice jump shot.
And it was a tough ask for Townsville that time.
Breakdown there defensively.
In there for Townsville, so wouldn't expect to see that too often, but great job Southside taking advantage.
Is Hawkins, and she finishes.
Nice easy basket.
Blitzarves. Harassed by Samuelson. Tough shot, and Sarah makes it. Quick starters in their games against the Flyers this year. They've done a lot of their damage in the opening term. So critical here for Southside to hang tough as Hawkins adds another 2. Hawkins. Samuelson working on Cole. Kicks it out to Heel, who's into the game, and Shyla pulls the trigger. Now Steph Reed. Draws a crowd. Feeds Akuzo. Well played, Steph Reed.
Or just has that court vision to see where your teammates are. Exceptional.
Margin at 13. Cole works on Heel and 1. Important play from Beck Cole.
See that this is the second time now Beck Cole's tried to, or has posted up the smaller guard. It'll be really interesting to see how it unfolds.
Slick work from Samuelson. How about that for some tricks? Ernst tries to feed the pass through. It's cut off. Hawkins on the burst. Akuzo.
Well, she's always cool, calm and collected, but her eyes lit up and she was impassioned with her team. She wants good shots, she wants good rebounds, and she singled out our players and she said, you haven't had enough rebounds, you've had 1, it's not good enough.
Thanks, Megs. Rebound count 10-4 in favour of Townsville in that opening term. Important early points there for Monconti. Hawkins shoots over Ernst and responds. Southside now look to work their way back in. Ernst pops it over the top. Blitzarves the finish.
Help side, leaving a one-on-one battle for Sarah Blitzarves against a guard. I think that's a really purposeful offense.
Points there for Nicholson.
And it's just sort of hard to see from that angle whether it, you know, where the contact occurred and how it occurred.
Comes up with some points. And the Fire back out to a 17-point lead. Bishop. She responds for Southside. Goes to the corner for Samuelson. Back to Steph. One-on-one matchup here with Conti. Puts it on the floor. Accelerates to the hoop and finish.
There was a wide open driving lane and Steph Reed was able to capitalize.
Conti loses the handle. It's picked off by Samuelson. Will Carly go herself? She feeds Hawkins. Great team basketball.
Until they worked it out and became comfortable, and then they really had to pull it off.
Cole gets to the stripe and finishes.
But they know their individual scouts and what they're taking away from players.
Samuelson to Heel. Shyla happy to drain the 3.
And that's the danger of the zone. If your zone's passive, sagging off, because that won't get the job done against Townsville.
Impressive start. They lead by 19. Maddie goes herself. Rochi adds 2. Away comes Heel. Shyla finding her range early. In the end, she just manages to carve her way through. Rochi to Cole. Beck looking for an option. It's Bishop flashing to the hoop. Bishop, fumble from Beck. She manages to get it back. Might be able to make it work. She can. Broken play works for Southside. Up to 45 points with 4 minutes left in the opening half. And holding Southside to just 29. Rochi goes herself. 2 more for Maddie.
But that's good. Southside needs more of that from Rochi. Kind of take the game on now, and her teammates will feed off of that.
Once again, they stand off Shyla, and once again, she punishes them. She's up to 11 points, 4 from 4. Now Bishop comes up, puts the pressure on, flipped over the top. Samuelson through Akuzo's hands. Good defensive work there from Southside, and away comes Rochi. Can go herself again. She's having some success driving to the hoop.
So you're either going to have an easy basket because she's not going to foul, or you'll have your the post player rolling.
Great ball movement, finishes with Hawkins, who finishes the basket. Akuzo, athletic pass, Laurie. Townsville are humming as Potch responds at the other. A different dimension when Shyla's on the floor. Changes things up. Gives them the flexibility of trying something different. And here's Heel again, coming the other way, Potch, and Shyla finishes.
Out because of those perimeter shooters and the shots that they've been taking, and just left it wide open.
Blitzarves. Cole versus Samuelson. Here's Rochi again. Maddie's been their main go-to so far in this second term. There's some points for Southside. Woods. Heel tries to blow past Rochi. Does blow past Rochi. Rinse and repeat over the top of Potch. And it is Townsville leading it by 19 points as we get the third term underway. Reed back into the game. Slices her way through. Kicks it out wide. And Nicholson makes the shot. Roof sizzles a pass through. Samuelson to Nicholson. Trying to be cleaned up there by Hawkins, who goes herself. Draws a foul and one. And this is the perfect start to the third term for Townsville. Bishop. Hawkins. Here's Cole open. Rare opportunity for Southside to get a free look at the bucket.
And that's a classic Cheryl Chambers play.
Nicholson gets to position. Little floater from Loz goes, and Townsville respond immediately.
So we're going to have to stop them down the other end. But as we know, that hasn't gone to plan to start this second half.
Nicholson gets rid of Rochi and finishes. Once again, Townsville is closing the door. Reed. Hawkins gets rid of Bishop. Spins and finishes. Tries to step Samuelson. Looking for an option. The option's Bishop. Back to Cole. Shot clock down to 4. Beck puts up the shot and makes it. Away comes Steph Reed. Drives past Rochi and finishes.
They want to keep even right now so that at least they can go, we won the last quarter, or we won the third quarter, whatever it may be, so that they got something they can hang their hat on.
For Southside, clearly, in fact, the only player in double figures. Hawkins, well done, Rochi, knocks it away, and here comes Potch. Exciting youngster. Cole adds another 2. You can see the passion in the face. Looking to inspire a team here. Keep on fighting. Margin at 24. Reed, well done, Potch. Forces another turnover. Southside having some good minutes here. Rochi adds 2 more.
Another great stop by Southside. This zone is, and the pressure, just the increase in the pressure is causing Townsville a little bit of trouble right now.
Rochi to Potch. She's got the size advantage over Reed. They go to it and it works. Reed, heel. Rochi in her face. Screen from Roof. Gets around Thornton. Little floater is tough and she makes it. Beautiful finish, Shyla Heel.
I don't mind this look from Southside, going maybe a bit small ball, seeing if they can play more of a motion style offense with great spacing.
Woods. And Courtney Woods gets on the scoreboard.
A 3-point game. Akuzo and Heel weren't suited up at that stage. So, you know, they're having an influence on this game.
Personnel shuffled around a lot. Ryan Jackson in and then out. Woods open, finishes. Akuzo likewise gives it up on this occasion though, and away comes Ernst. To Potch. Nadio for 3. Got it. Just a bundle of energy. What a joy she's been in the league this year, Tiana Hawkins. Heel. Out on the break. 2 more for Shyla. Akuzo. Here's Heel. Her zip, her early step to get to position, and her finishing tonight has been sublime.
You're low, you're containing, you're keeping them in front, because you also then have to rely on that help situation, but it just isn't working for them today.
Akuzo with 2 more.
Townsville's just going to keep playing. They're going to keep moving.
Well, they are, and you can't stop. You can't ball watch because they make great cuts to the basket, slices, and move well off the ball.
Roof back to Steph. Conti tries to stick to the task, draws a crowd. Woods from the corner. Conti to Pinot. Ernst back to Mon. From long range is good.
They're able to play some of these bench players that don't get a lot of minutes in front of this great crowd. And what a nice reward for them for all the hard work they've put in all season.
Speaking of, Crystal Ledger-Walker.
Well, that's it, and that's what won their team the home court advantage, to be getting to play in game one. So when you get to this point in the grand final, it is everybody along the way. Leave that.
Blitzarves knocks down the shot. Woods done her job once again off the bench tonight. Adds 2 more for Courtney Wood. She's up in a double figure. She's got 11. She's put up her first shot of the season in that last offensive play. Woods. Could be the perfect finish. She does the team thing, gives it off. Woods back to Gaze, over the top. McSpadden will get an opportunity. Love. The Townsville Fire rack up their 15th straight win. They go a game up in this grand final series.